Perfect. So, James, we're here at Knockhill, good way through the season. Been a while since I've seen you, but how are you?
Yeah, all good, thanks. Yeah, all good. Looking forward to it.
Knockhill's a new circuit for you. You never raced here before. How much of that is a challenge going into a weekend when you've never turned a lap here in real life?
Big challenge. I mean, learning any new circuit straight on the the day of qualifying is always tricky. But especially here, Knockhill, you can't see half the corners before you turn in. So, yeah, done FP1 now and got a good couple of laps in, but certainly need a couple more before we do quali. But I love it. Yeah, it's an awesome circuit.
Are you a driver that uses a sim or anything like that? Does that come in handy?
Yeah, definitely. It's just a whole different ball game when you get in the car. There's no fear factor when you've got a restart button. So yeah, it's good. It certainly helps with learning, the lines and turning in points. But like I say, when you get there in the real thing, it's a bit different. But yeah, felt good in FP1. Would have been nice to get a few more laps in, but yeah, hopefully FP2 will find what's missing and see how we get on in quali.
Yeah, should be an exciting weekend. Just looking back on the season so far, obviously saw you a good amount more towards the start, but since then you've had some really strong weekends, particularly Thruxton and Oldham. The qualifying in particular has been really strong. So you must be pleased with the progress you've made so far this year.
Yeah, 100%. Like I say, Thruxton and Oldham were good steps forward for us. And all the races were followed that up as well. So yeah, they were good. And Croft looked like it was going to be a good one, but unfortunately we just didn't have the luck and struggled with a few issues. So yeah, hopefully that's all the bad luck's out of the way and we can have a good clean weekend this weekend.
So you've got another practice session coming up. That's going to be helpful, isn't it? And I guess it's an interesting dynamic with quali because the lap is so short. You can get plenty in, I suppose.
Yeah, it's just obviously because it is such a short lap and there's quite a lot of touring cars out on track, you always catch them up in the wrong places. So it felt like then every time I turned into the chicane there was a car there. So yeah, that's a nice thing with the new quali format is obviously that hopefully shouldn't be an issue for us in qualifying. But for me it's just building it all up, trying experiment different lines and curb usage and whatnot and dial the setup in as well around that. But yeah, FP2 is just be all about getting as many laps in as possible for me and then full attack in quali.
Considering the circumstances, you've never driven the circuit, by the end of Sunday evening, what would you be pleased with by the end of the weekend?
Obviously, we lost a lot of points in Jack Sears at Crofts after the issues. So for me, it's a case of trying to claw back some points in Jack Sears this weekend. I think, like we've seen at Alton and at Thruxton, we've got the pace to be in the top 5 on our day. So that's the target. But I think if I can be battling in the top 10 around here, anything can happen. But I want to come away with some silverware, so that's the plan.
How much of your focus is on the Jack Sears Trophy? Is that quite consuming, or is it trying to balance everything with overall position and pace and that championship?
It's a balance. I mean, coming into this season, the Jack Sears was the main goal. We didn't realise we'd have the misfortune that we've had, and so we've had quite a few DNFs through no fault of our own. It's just things going wrong with that are out of everybody's control. So yeah, with that in mind, we've lost a lot of points, but it's still doable. And as we've seen touring cars, anything can happen. And I think if we from now on can claw back some points and some good results, then it's still doable. But likewise, with the issues we've had, I know that this year now it's going to be tricky to get an overall result as such. So if I can come away with some good individual results at each race, then I'll be happy and just build on that for next season.
Best of luck. Hope it all goes well for you.
Thank you very much. Cheers.